Hey Tom, what's the best part about September?
College football.
No, it's Life Insurance Awareness Month. My name is Mark Lyons, and I'm the Director of Sales at Senior Market Sales.
My name's Tom Pecoraro, and I'm one of the internal marketers here on the Life Desk.
Tom, if you didn't know, Life Insurance Awareness Month was started over 20 years ago by Life Happens. And really, the purpose behind it is to educate the public about the benefits of life insurance and to promote the purchase of life insurance. And really, they did that through the telling of stories. And sometimes those stories were about families that did a good job of having life insurance and something terrible happened, and the family was well off and was able to do the things that they always were used to do, even without the breadwinner being there. And sometimes the stories are about when they didn't have life insurance and the struggles that ensued. So stories are a very important piece of Life Insurance Awareness Month.
Well, I think it's also important that there's stories around, especially like how we help, maybe. I know we have a lot of them when it comes to helping agents, maybe find or uncover certain things when it comes to helping their clients. So I think those are important stories as well.
Yeah, and that's a very good point. Um, do you have a story that you'd like to share?
Well, there is a real world kind of one that we ran across. Agent had kind of brought it to me, and we stumbled across it. It wasn't like he was searching something out. It kind of uncovered of, hey, I was feeling bad because I couldn't help this person out. And when I started asking a few more questions about it, we uncovered that there might be some opportunity. Um, and what we did was is kind of go down that, I'll call it the discovery road. So asking a few more questions, finding out maybe what happened. There was some declines in there from a few other carriers. And then what we started to kind of dive into was as we were doing this field underwriting and kind of going back and forth, that I felt like we might have an opportunity to shop that case. Now, it was a very big case and it was worthwhile to kind of take a look at. And I think that's where maybe he was a little, hey, I think we need to kind of do something like this. But initially, it was kind of assumed to be dead.
Yeah, so you took him through the SMS process.
Correct. So we kind of started with the field underwriting, and then what we did was is we gathered all that information. So I got all this information together of why declines, what was going on in the health history, and we put this package together. And then what we do is through a number of different outlets that we have here, shopped it at a number of different carriers. Now, in doing the shopping process, when we send that out, obviously the agent was setting expectations with the client, right? So he was kind of like, hey, we might have an opportunity here. We're going to take a look at some other things and see what we can do before we take an application. So as we package this and we put it out there and shopping it with a few other carriers, we did actually find a carrier that would come to us and kind of came to us and said, hey, based off of everything that was put together and everything that we have here, we feel comfortable in an offer. And then once we got that offer letter, we were able to then put together an application and then submit that and, just go right through the normal process at that point.
So did the agent or advisor, was he choosing the carrier that he was initially going to use because of a like a price, or you just used the process that they took him through, or that was the only carrier that they worked with?
It was kind of one of the reason why we had originally chosen the one, we didn't know all the background. So the
Right.
background was kind of found out later on, which typically we kind of find, right? Sometimes as we try to encourage field underwriting and asking some of those questions, there was just some of these, whether it be through medications and some of the doctors and the APSs that came back as what kind of gave this decline from the other carrier. So it was really kind of found later on after the fact, but coming back to it, then able to kind of walk through and go, hey, let's see what we can do about trying to find someone else that may be able to give us an offer, which is ultimately what we were looking for
Right.
as an initial offer, but it ended up being a very good offer. So ended up being standard. And that then put us in a really good position to come very close to the original, whether it be illustration and an original setup with the other carrier.
Well, that's fantastic. And you start thinking about all these factors that go into a decision on life insurance. It's the client's feelings about life insurance, maybe what they're what they can't afford or willing to pay, or the value that they see in it. It's also the carrier's assessment of the medications and the medical condition of the insured. And a lot of it has to do with the agent's efforts that are going to go into the process too, right? And I think what you're trying to say is we fit into all of that, and we can help with all of that.
Correct. I think it's important to kind of point out the fact that as life insurance awareness, as we all know, this is going to be a big drive towards people having conversations and things going out to the public and those kind of things, especially through social medias, that be prepared. And the other thing is just letting our agents know we're here to help. We can solve a lot of problems just by, maybe packaging and repurposing some things and sending it out there. So the ability to go out to a number of carriers is a huge benefit for us. And then having the different kind of underwriting supports and things that we can do. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to work every single time. Obviously, this was a very good success. It built a ton of rapport for the agent with the client. Client was very happy, obviously, because they wanted life insurance. They believed in it. And now they were able to actually get it when they thought they had a decline. So sometimes it's almost like it helps in the sales process because they were declined for it, and now they're going, well, why can't I get it? And now when they had the ability to get it somewhere else, they were very excited. So it really put the agent in a good light with the client. So not just from everyone needs life insurance, but how can you help people that maybe you thought you couldn't?
Right. That's great. We had a happy and satisfied agent or advisor, and that's really the goal of what we're trying to do, right? If they have a particular carrier that they like to do business with, that's fine. But for those difficult cases, and whatever may be making it difficult, the health condition of the client, or some sort of financial aspect of the client, or maybe the process that the carrier chooses that you go through to obtain the insurance, we can help in all those areas. So I just encourage everyone listening to make sure that if you like what we had to say, and you want to learn how to tell more stories about life insurance, particularly during Life Insurance Awareness Month, but the other 11 months of the year, reach out to Senior Market Sales. Our team is ready to help, and we hope you have a successful Life Insurance Awareness Month, and hopefully that your clients find that they need the coverage too. And so they're put in a good position to be able to fulfill the desires of their financial plan. So signing off, this is Mark Lyons, and we hope to talk to you soon.
Thanks, Tom Pecoraro, and I look forward to helping you on your next case.
All right. Thanks, Tom.